We're ready. Hey, what's up, guys? How are y'all? Welcome back. I am doing a special little stream for you guys. It came in the mail. Excuse me. It came in the mail around. Okay, first of all, you probably see the Magic card already. I'm gonna be talking about Magic the Gathering. It used to be one of my favorite games way back then, way back when, but I believe around right after I got in during the invasion block, so early 2000s, and then came Onslaught, and I forgot what happened after that. Like I remember vaguely, but I remember getting out around the time when Time Spiral came out. I believe. I think that was near the last set I played. I remember there was like an Ice Age, Cold Snap, Ice Age. Yeah, and then we had Time Spiral and all that stuff. So it's been a while since I played it. And I kind of like kept up with it for a bit, but I guess it changed as the game was changing, and I was not away from. When I was away from it, I just didn't keep up with it anymore. But recently, I saw Magic the Gathering had I've seen it before. Like they had these Secret Lair things where they cross up with different franchises and they make cards based off of that. And then I saw that they were having one for Street Fighter, and I wanted it. And I'm pretty lucky that my wife saw it and ordered me one. And it came in the mail. Here it is. It came in the mail roughly maybe 2 weeks ago. I had it. I've just been sitting on it. I was going to make an unboxing video, and I never did. So I kind of know which cards are already in here. I think it's the regular Street Fighter 2 cast. But I haven't opened it, as you can see. And I was going to do it on air with you guys. And we'll go down the cards one by one. Oh, you guys could see my Llanowar Waste. How pretty is that, dude? How pretty is that? That's an original Llanowar Waste from Apocalypse. That was Invasion, Plane Shift, Apocalypse. That's when they started adding enemy colors. Look at that, dude. Rob Alexander, dude. One of my favorite illustrators when it comes to landscapes of the lands. Also, Giant Solifuge. I like that card a lot. He was cool. And Yavimaya Coast. Again, it originally came out during Apocalypse, but this must have been, I guess, 9th edition. So we'll leave that there. Just going to leave this in the side so we can as a panel. All right, guys. Let's start with opening the pack up. Nice and easy. Good. Set it aside. And right off the beginning, when you open it, here comes a new challenger. Okay. Empty box. Set it aside. And we get this nice little box. Secret Lair Drop Series X Street Fighter. Hey Lax, how are you? I'm just doing a Magic the Gathering stream. Okay, so we open the box. And guys, make sure to comment. Make sure you guys comment and talk to me about it. I'm going to put the video up on YouTube, but I'm going to stream it here so you guys can check it out. All right. Okay. So here is the cards. Right at the gate, we see E Honda, Sumo Champ. I'm gonna get the focus on better on the cards. In the back, we see it's all fuzzy. It's okay. We'll get it. We're gonna break it up. So let's start off with the Hadoken card. You used to be really into Magic? How long ago was that, Lax? Oh, you can't hear, right? No headphones. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You can't hear it. Let's open this bad boy. Oh. This is like the only time I don't have my knife with me. Oh, that sucks. Where's my knife? Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Okay. Hey, give me a knife. And fold said knife. Thing is sharp. And the first card that we have is a... What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Let me see. Hadouken. Lightning Bolt. Instant. Hadouken does 3 damage to any target. So it's basically... it's basically Lightning Bolt, but they made it in a Hadouken form. Oh, I just bent it. How's that look, guys? It's Lightning Bolt. Hadouken! Oh, that is cool. That's cool. That's the one that came with it. So then maybe that's probably going to be part of a Ryu's kit for sure. All right, let's open these real carefully. Real carefully. Ah, man, we got a nice little pile over here. Nice little mess. Okay, let me stack it. Everything, guys. A little coffee drink. Oh, and that in the background is Jack, my little dog, my little Chihuahua. All right, guys, here we go. This is 2 of my favorite franchises, believe it or not. Magic has a place in my heart. It's not my favorite game now, but I used to love it very much. And of course, Street Fighter. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. And we're going to go through it one by one, all right? We're just going to talk about it. I don't know how long it's going to take, but we're going to go through it. All right, so I'm gonna put on my reading glasses. All right, E Honda, Sumo Champion, Legendary Creature, Human Warrior, Sumo Spirit. As long as it's your turn, each creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Oh, so you want big butt creatures. 100 Hand Slap. Whenever E Honda, Sumo Champion attacks, up to 100 target creatures each get +0 +X until end of turn, where X is the number of cards in your hand. That's ridiculous. Whenever E Honda Sumo Champion attacks, up to 100 target creatures each get +X +0 until end of turn. Oh my god. As long as it's your turn, each creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. GDB, what's up, bro? We're breaking down the magic cards. That's the first one. Well, the first one, we had a Hadouken. It came with it. It's basically Lightning Bolt. 3 damage to any target. Red source. Then we have Honda. You like it? Thank you, GDB. Thank you. All right, next we got Ryu World Warrior. I forgot to tell us, man. Okay, the mana symbols. 2 colorless, 1 plains. Legendary creature, Human Warrior. Training. Whenever this creature attacks with another creature with greater power, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Hadouken. 4 colorless, 1 red. Tap. Discard a card. Ryu World Warrior deals damage equal to his power to any target. If excess damage was dealt to a creature this way, draw a card. Oh, he has an untap symbol. Put it right there. That's an untap symbol. I thought that was I just thought that was like a new version of a tap. You untap them, so you declare attackers, and then you untap them. Oh, damn. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't know. I'm trying to think. What decks would I use that in if I was still playing? All right, guys, hold on. All right, let's go on to the next one. I don't know. Human Warriors. I don't know. That mana cost seems kind of steep, but you draw cards, and that's something white doesn't get. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. We have Ken, the Burning Brawler, legendary creature, colorless, red. Legendary creature, Human Warrior. Human Warrior. Okay. Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell. Okay, damn, 4/2. Hybrid red or white. Ken gains first strike until end of turn. Shoryuken. Whenever Ken deals combat damage, you may cast a sorcery spell from your hand with mana value less than or equal to the damage without paying its mana cost. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. So, okay. Already, he's just, for 3 mana, you get a 4/2. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1. So he'll get bigger. You could get him first strike. You may cast a sorcery spell from your hand. With mana value less than or equal to the damage without. So you could basically start casting stuff for cheap. Oh damn it! The stream's dying. The stream's dying, guys. My bad. We're just gonna have to hold all that. If anything, you can watch the video on YouTube later on. Next we have Blanca, Ferocious Friend. 3 colorless, a red and a green. Legendary creature, Human Beast Warrior. Haste. Haste basically means you got attack the turn it enters the playing field. The same turn it enters the playing field. Rolling attack. Blanca, Ferocious Friend, has trample as long as you've cast 3 or more spells this turn. Okay. That means I got to spend a lot of stuff. Electric Thunder. Whenever Blanca becomes a target of a spell, he gets +2/+2 until end of turn and deals 2 damage to each opponent. Huh. He's pretty beefy. For 5, you get 5/5 for a 5. I love how they put that art. Whenever it becomes a target of a spell, he gets +2/+2 until end of turn and deals 2 damage to each opponent. So you don't want to target him. Let's put Blanca there. I like how he's shocking Dan and even has that old school shock animation from the game. Rolling attack. The rolling attack I'm not too crazy about. Has trample as long as you've cast 3 or more spells this turn. That means you gotta be pumping stuff out. I guess you're playing like an old school deck like Frog in a Blender. Do you guys remember that deck? It's basically white weenies. No, it's like Zoo. I think it's like a bunch of efficient 1 mana cost creatures, red, green, white, everything. I think at one point they like reprinted Curt Ape. Like Curt Ape is like a 1/1 for a red, but as long as you control a forest, he gets +1/+2 or something like that. I don't know, something crazy. All right, next we have. Let's move it on, guys. I don't make this too much of a long video, and I know the quality's kind of bleh. Chun-Li, Countless Kicks. For colorless, a white and a blue. Legendary creature, Human Soldier. Multi-Kicker. Okay, so Kicker came in when I was playing Magic the Gathering back in during the invasion. So Multi-Kicker is a hybrid, white or blue. When Chun-Li enters the battlefield, exile up to X target instant cards from your graveyard, where X is the number of times Chun-Li was kicked. Put a kick counter on each of them. Lightning Kick. Whenever Chun-Li attacks, copy each exiled card you own with a kick counter on it. You may cast the copies. Dude, that has like potential. You do kick. You can move stuff from your graveyard whenever Chun-Li attacks. But you're limited to when they're attacking. Put that right here, guys. You guys have any questions? I'll try to answer as much as I can, but I don't know too much. Like I forgot some stuff from Magic the Gathering. So multi-kicker. So when you're casting her, that means you can add, more of that resources. But the thing is, it's whenever Chun-Li attacks, copy each exiled card on with your own with a kick counter on it, you may cast the copies. I guess if you have something with like stuff that lets you draw cards or things, something like that. I'll put a kick counter on it. It has to be in your graveyard. 3/3 for 3 mana for a white blue. That really doesn't. You don't get much of those. Next we got Dulcim, Pliable Pacifist. 2 colorless, green and a white. Legendary creature, human monk. Reach. Reach is... What is Reach? I believe it's may block as though it had blocking. No, may block as though it had flying. It might be that. You guys have to look it up for me. Teleport. Dulcim, Pliable Pacifist, has hexproof unless he's targeting. Hexproof is cannot be the target of spells or abilities. Whenever a creature you control with Reach attacks, untap it, and it can't be blocked by creatures with greater power this combat. Damn, they changed the artwork on this one. Fierce Punch. Just Fierce Punch. Whenever one or more creatures you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Really? Whenever one or more creatures you control... Let's put that over here. So, first, okay, so Reach. Show with Reach. Whenever a creature you control with Reach attacks, untap it, and it can't be blocked by creatures with greater power this combat. Whenever one... Wow. He's tiny. 1/3. Teleport. Has hexproof unless he's attacking. So you can't even... Until he attacks. Okay. Next we have... Guys, I'm sorry for the video. I know it's kind of laggy not to see it. Next we have Guile, Sonic Soldier. And his mana cost is the best, dude. His mana cost is legit. It's colorless, red, blue, red, and white. Legendary creature, human soldier. Let me see. Whenever Guile, Sonic Soldier, enters the battlefield or attacks, put a charge counter on him or remove one from him. Whenever you remove a counter this way, choose one. Sonic Boom. Guile, Sonic Soldier deals 4 damage to any target. Or Flash Kick. Guile, Sonic Soldier gains lifelink and indestructible until end of turn. Dude, this is pretty cool. I like that. Look at it. Okay, first of all, look at his mana cost. His mana cost is right where it needs to be. Red, white, and blue. So whenever he enters the battlefield or attacks, so even right at the get-go, he gets a charge counter. When he attacks, he puts another charge counter, or you can put one on, or you can remove one. When you remove a charge counter, this way, when you remove it, choose one. Sonic Boom deals 4 damage to any target. Dude, can you imagine? You put him in like on a haste deck. And he just comes out the gate, comes in. Okay, put a charge counter on him. Declare attackers. I'm going to remove a charge counter. 4 damage to you. 4 damage swing. No blockers. 4 damage to you. Gains lifelink and indestructible until end of turn. The flash kick is meh. The Sonic Boom is freaking dope. So he's basically coming in with like, yeah, a Sonic Boom ready to go. As long as if you don't get rid of him right away, and he's able to attack. Each battlefield attacks. When you remove a counter this way. Let's see. It's okay. So every time he attacks, you can add one. And then you can remove one. Sweet. I'm all thinking about it because you can see me. Okay. Last one. We have the red Zangief, the Red Cyclone. 2 colorless swamp, mountain, and forest. So black, red, and green. Legendary creature, human warrior. Zangief, the Red Cyclone, must be blocked if available. So he has provoke. Iron Muscle. As long as it's your turn, Zangief has indestructible. Cannot be destroyed by damage or creatures. Unless he gets like negatives. Spinning Pile Driver. Whenever Zangief deals damage to a creature, if that creature was dealt excess damage this turn, that creature's controller sacrifices a non-creature, non-land permanent. Delete Geef. Here he is, guys. There we go. Must be blocked if available. As long as it's your turn, Zangief has indestructible. So even it's... They gotta have a card that does -4/-4, or some sort of edict effect. So you have to sacrifice them. Or you have to remove them from play. You have so like a Swords to Plowshares. Oh, what's that one? I think it came out during Judge. No, when did it come out? Condemn. It's basically 1 white. Remove target attacking creature from the game. Its owner gains life equal to its toughness, I believe. You would have to use stuff like that. Whenever Geef deals damage to a creature, if that creature was dealt excess damage this turn, that creature's controller sacrifices a non-creature, non-land permanent. Jesus Christ. He's just going to go back in there and smash him. Dude, I'm glad I was able to do this with you guys. Let's go over them one more time before we wrap it up. All right. So, how's that look, by the way? It looks pretty professional, huh? Hadouken. Basically, lightning bolt. One red deals 3 damage to any target, so creature or player. Honda, sumo champion. As long as it's your turn, each creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power, so it flips it around. Would that work with anybody else? That's good. 3, 3, 5. Blanco's kind of big butt. 0-7. When he attacks, up to 100 creatures get turn each. Okay, that one has potential to be like a combo deck. You put in something, you just fish them out, put them in there. All right, Ryu World Warrior. And look at his power toughness. He's a 2/4, so he attacks for 2 and toughness 4. Training. I don't know how I feel about his ability. You can untap it though. So after you declare attack at the end of your turn, deals damage equal to his power to any target. And he's a 2/4. I like how over here. So it's still 3 mana. And then Ryu, we have him the opposite. We have him 4/2, more offensive. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn. So I guess if you have a bunch of burn spells, you can start adding to it. Whenever Ken deals combat damage, you may cast a sorcery spell from your hand with mana value less than or equal to his damage, to that damage without paying its mana cost. So you can just keep pumping stuff out. That's if you have like a burn deck. That's what it is. That's what I meant for. Like a bunch of cheap stuff. Damn. As long as it has mana value less than or equal to. Damn, dude. Can you imagine if you had like... I used to have a deck called... I called it Charlifuge. It was Lightning Angels, Solifuge. And it was just red, white, and blue. It was mostly a burn deck. I would have Char, Psionic Blast, Electrolyze was a cool card. I would have a few counter spells. I think it was like Remand, counter target spell, but it goes back to their hand and you draw a card. What else did I have in there? Honestly, maybe Mana Leak for a hard counter, because in the early game, Mana Leak was pretty much a hard counter because it's like counter target spell unless they play 3. Like in your first 2 drops, you ain't got it. Probably 5 years ago. What set was that, Lax? Do you remember? Let me see. All right, guys, let's keep going on. Next we have Blanca. Okay, we already did Blanca. We already talked about it. We're just doing a quick recap before we wrap it up, guys. Blanca, Ferocious Friend. It should have been Ferocious Fiend. 3 colorless, red, green. Human Beast Warrior, Haste. Okay, so we're at the gate. He starts attacking. Guilds of Ravnica, 2018. Okay, Ravnica. The first time they went to Ravnica, that was the first time. That's probably the height of my Magic, my Magic career when I was playing Magic. I did like Ravnica a lot. That was cool. That was one of my favorite. Okay, so we have rolling attack. You see, I don't know how I feel about rolling attack. Yeah, has trample as long as you've cast 3 or more spells this turn. We should play some Magic the Gathering on stream one day. I don't have an account, but I would have to. I would have to come up with one. Let me see. Electric Thunder. Whenever. Oh, I don't have a chat window for you guys. My bad. I should add that. That's fine. So Electric Thunder, whenever Blanca becomes a target of a spell, he gets +2/+2 until end of turn and deals 2 damage to each opponent. I kind of like Electric Thunder more. Rolling attack, I don't know when that would work. Like, I don't know how much mana you're casting. How many spells you're casting in that game. Without spending money feels good, man. Chun-Li. One more time. You get started a deck. Ooh. Maybe it's worth playing. I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's sit down and talk about it. Legendary creature, human soldier, multi-kicker. When Chun-Li enters the battlefield, exile up to X target instant cards from your graveyard, where X is the number of times Chun-Li was kicked. Put a counter on each of them. Tag copy. You may cast the copies. Wait, does it mean you may cast the copies? Like I may play them, like if they were in my hand, or are they free? That's what I gotta find out. So you may cast them like for free. Lax, these cards, they had the promotion running back in March, and I signed up for it. Well, my wife did. She got them for me, and they came in the mail 2 weeks ago. I was talking to Viet. I think he says they print as much as there's pre-ordered. So, and once they're done, they're done. So I don't know how that works out. I don't know how the after value market functions. But yeah, they recently came out, and I've been wanting to make a video, and I finally did. I was like, it's Friday night, I ain't doing stuff. I put them out there. The Chun-Li one, I really like the art of it. There's a McDonald's promo for Pokemon cards right now. You just order them online. They had them on their Magic the Gathering, had them on their Twitter. But I think they're doing another one. I think they had a recent cross-up with, yeah. Well, my wife did. She ordered it for me. It was a surprise. But that was back in March. I like Chun-Li's art a lot. I don't know when I would use that spell, that ability. But the fact that she's a 3/3 for 3, that's pretty cool. Kind of just put it in there early. All right, Chun-Li. Countless kicks, cool. I got nothing in my graveyard. Swing for 3. Actually, turn around the other way. Swing for 3. Cool. All right, no blockers. Okay, next we got, again, Dalsing. We'll do another recap, guys. Pliable Pacifist. Teleport. Has hex proof until he's attacking. Okay, so they can't touch him until he attacks. Not bad. So he's just going to sit there. So whenever a creature you control with reach attacks, untap it, and it can't be blocked by creatures with greater power than this combat. Really? Whenever you control... Damn. Oh, so he has to have another creature with reach. So... Pliable. The stretchy pacifist. So what would you have, like some sort of like a spider deck with reach? Because I think that's what reach is. Fierce Punch. Whenever one or more creatures you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. That one might have. If you could work around the whole reach thing, and it can't be blocked with creatures with greater power than this combat. So if it's bigger than one, it cannot be blocked. Jesus Christ. I think this one might be my favorite one, Guile. Because first of all, I think that it's fitting. It's fitting. His color, his mana cost, red, white, and blue. So already right there. Enters the battlefield or attacks. Put a charge counter on him, or remove one from him. When you remove a counter this way, choose one. Sonic Boom. Deals 4 damage to any target. I like that. Any target. It's like, do you guys remember when back in Invasion there was a red creature? I think he was a 4/2. It was Flame Tongue Kavu. 3 and 1 red. When Flame Tongue Kavu comes into play, it deals 4 damage to target creature, which is pretty nice, for like an uncommon. Not bad, especially if you played them in draft, which was like my favorite format to play. Okay, I like playing constructed. I played during when it was mono block, type 2, and a little bit extended. But I know since it's been a long time since I've been out in the game, that's all changed. And now there's modern Magic. I think that's like when you're using the layout of these newer cards. And I think I read somewhere like modern is out longer than the original Magic was before they changed it. So it's been a while. It's no longer modern Magic. And then what was I talking about, guys? Oh yeah. I like to play limited. So limited was basically it'll be like 8 people or more. You each have 3 booster packs, and you open one pack, you look at it, you pick one card, and then you pass your pack to the left, and then you get the other player's stuff. So you look at the pack, whatever they didn't get, and you grab another card, and you grab another card. So it goes around. So the first pack will go to your left, the second pack goes to your right, and then the third pack goes back to your left again. So after everybody drafts their deck, you grab all your cards, and you got to make a deck out of it. And it was fun. That's where you really got to see who was able to see the cards and was able to make a deck with it on the fly. I like that format a lot. You really had to know your stuff. And then one last card for the and I just like Guile. It looks fucking dope. 4/4 swing. I like that, dude. And then one more time we have Zangief the Red Cyclone. Must be blocked if available. So every time he goes in there, all right, who's gonna block? Iron Muscle. As long as it's your turn, and the only time you can attack is during your turn. So he has indestructible. Whenever he deals damage to a creature, if that creature was damn, dude, I don't know, Zangief. He looks like he could be a freaking. You could build your deck around him, and once you have him in there. And once you have him in there, start putting pressure on him. You guys ever play during Invasion? There was a card called Fires of Yavimaya. It was an enchantment. All creatures you control come into play with haste. So you could just hit the floor run. It used to be like you would have that Birds of Paradise, Animal War Waste. So you could drop a turn 2. Fires of Yavimaya. Turn 3, you drop a. I think it was called, what was the beast from Mercadian Mask? It had those fade counters on it. It was a 4/4. It was like a 5/5 for 4 mana. What was it? Blastoderm. Yeah, I think it was called Blastoderm. Then eventually it changed. They realized that was just too strong. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. Just wanted to show y'all. I just wanted to make a little video and show y'all all the cards. I want to say thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. I know the stream was kind of a little choppy, but it's fine. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Did y'all like this little stuff? I might do some more if y'all do. Look at that. And I'm gonna put them in the background too, guys. So y'all see, usually I have the green screen up during I have the green screen up during a regular stream, but yeah, this is basically the man cave where I do the podcast and just hang out. So, and make sure you guys check out my podcast, follow all that, all the good stuff. Kali, Blanca, Ferocious Fiend. I don't know if I had to say the winner. Let's go through it one more time. I don't know. I've always been between control and aggression. But I don't know. Sometimes I play tempo. I didn't play combo decks. Combo decks were whack. You gotta wait till all your pieces fall into piece so you can start winning. Like, nah, dude, I'm either gonna beat you right away, or I'm gonna stall you out, and then you're gonna have to ask me to play spells. I love playing with counter spells. Just slapping shit out of that card, dude. I think overall, the card I like the most, Ryu's pretty cool. I like his abilities. Just it's pretty straightforward. Blanca, I don't know. I like Chun-Li. I think for what she is, a 3/3 for 3. You like Ryu? I just don't know how I feel about that mana cost though. I do like that you get to untap him. You get to untap, and then whenever this creature attacks with another creature with greater power, put a +1/+1 on that creature. Well, the other creature will get bigger. I guess you could put him in a white weenie deck, just for that first ability training. The other creature will keep getting bigger. Oh, poor Ken. Ken got divorced, bro. That's what happened to Ken. He got divorced. Where'd he at? That dude got divorced. Look at him. He gains first strike until end of turn. His art sucks. Yeah, it looks super retro, right? It looks like a when they do like a real life rendition on the arcades and stuff. You're like, what? Dulcim. He's a freaking spider. Well, on his stage, he's on a, you fight literally on a harbor. I don't know. I want to say my favorite is going to be Guile. Guile and probably Chun-Li. These two. You see, I used to play with Guile. I think he would be perfect because I used to play a deck with this one, with Giant Solifuge, Trample Haste. Just Trample Haste, dude. He's already coming in for 4 mana. So I would play him as colorless double red. Just it's the floor run 4. Anyways, guys, just to let you know, this is how long I've been playing, since Invasion. This is one of my first cards I ever had. You see the little crease on top? That's how I would fold my cards. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up for this little stream. I'll probably come back later. We'll do something else. But I just wanted to show y'all some Magic cards. I don't know how much of a fan you guys are. But Magic... Well, it started off with Pokemon. I loved it, playing it as when I was younger. But at the same comic book store that I used to play at, I noticed the other kids were playing Magic the Gathering. And I just looked over and I was like, what game is that? Like, that's Magic. How do you play it? Well, they kind of showed me how to play it and stuff. And I noticed all the depth there is to that game, and I just kind of fell in love with Magic. It was just unfortunate that after playing it for so long and realizing that he just kept adding stuff and pumping a lot of cards out and trying to keep up with the game, it was just a lot to keep up with And eventually it just kind of fell off. But that's it, guys. That was pretty cool. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go take a little break. I'm gonna put this video on YouTube, so you guys make sure go to my channel, check it out, give me a sub and all that good stuff. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna take a break. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night if I don't see y'all, and thank you.